So Joel just posted something quite interesting, which is a custom action to buy basically whatever you want. It's sort of a black box that you can integrate into any of your scripts. So let's walk it through and see how it works. I'll just do like a simple example here with just my if inventory doesn't contain feather and we would want to buy some feathers here. Now we're already at the GE, so we don't have to deal with walking there, but I'm sure you'll sort that out. And then we'll work through to try, let's say, a shopping list or something similar, and then you can get some inspiration to how you can integrate that into your script. So let's just get cracking at it. So initially we have here, I've entered feather, and this is a field command, which is live price low, which is the lowest active price, and it will be 2 coins, but that's just for this sake of purpose, and then an increase in just 1 coin. So this is a raw coin, not a percentage, and the wait is for 15 seconds. Now it'll cancel, we'll collect it, and let's see what happens. Free, it should collect here, yeah, so it's done, and it goes green, and it's clear. So that's the single item purchase. But if you would like to have, let's say, a shopping list or anything else that you have in your script, we would have to add a bit of logic on our own. So I'll walk you through that, and let's try to elaborate a bit more on how you can use this custom action. So let's start with this. I have this shopping list here that we can just shove under. I'll just use the menus to show you. So script if never fire before. If this is something that you have that you just launched on the first time you're running your script, and you don't want to do anything fancy with this, so we can do with lists, and then add all to lists, which I've used here. And let's do that. If never fire, and then we can run that, and then let's open the variable panel. You see here we have the items here that we have in our shopping list. Now I'm not going to check the bank if you have this. I likely already have this stuff. So instead, we can do in under loops for each in list, because this is a list. Nothing will happen right now. But if I type shopping list, then it will go green. So we know it is a valid list. And then under set variable to, and then we can go down to last action output. For actions that you use a lot, I recommend setting some key bindings. So for me, I just do like a quick set here, and then set this variable to something that makes sense. So I would just do, let's say, loop by item. And now you can see in the variable, we have loop by item as leather boots. It selects the highest index of the list unless you tell it to reverse it or random it. Now we can do if inventory doesn't, or rather we can do inventory count of matching items, because for these we only want to buy one of these. So do is less than or equals 1. Now let's see, let's just do less than 1, and then we have loop by item, and then we shove the name equals the variable value of loop by item. And let's see here, so it's the leather boots. We obviously don't have any leather boots in here. Now what we can do is use, I think, this one right here, the GE buyer Lite action that he's posted, and then the item is here, and we want to buy just one, because we know we just want to buy one here. And then the price, either we can just use live price and then encapsulate this with the loop by item variable, or if you want to be a bit extra sure and you know you have some cash on hand, it's live price high. So this will have the highest value from the live price, the latest live price. I think it's about 20 minutes or so. And then let's do an increase of 500 GP. We can afford it after all. And a wait of, let's just do 5 seconds. Now, let's try to figure out if we do have that, and then if we want to have a condition to remove the shopping, the item, or rather the value from the item list once we have bought it. So either we can throw it inside of an else statement, or for sake of purposes, it's a bit easier to show in here. And then if inventory count of matching items is greater than or equals 1, or rather, actually, let's skip that. We can go under G by Lite because it returns success. If we just want to have something simple, because it will return green as return true when it successfully buys it, so we can actually try to remove value from list and the shopping list, and then the value is loop by item. So under V or var, let's just set a var here. Doesn't matter which one you take. So it succeeds, and then because it will go green, it will take the next nested loop. So let's just fire it up and see how it goes. This is the first time me firing this up as well, and hopefully it will actually work. See, we'll start with the scimitar. Yeah, that worked. And now it's gone from the shopping list. And the strength. And that's also gone. See, now we just have the leather boots left. And that's done. Bam. We no longer have a shopping list. Now this will continuously fire. So what we can do is, it doesn't really matter because the shopping list is empty, so it won't actually do anything. But if you wanted to, for visual sake, you can just return, let's say we can do if list size is greater than or equals 1, and then we can do shopping list here. You can put it in under here. So when the shopping list is empty, this will never fire. So I think that's pretty useful. You can add a lot more logic around it, especially walking to GE, or maybe using a list for items that require more than one item is a bit more tricky, because now I've just set it to just one. If you need to restock on supplies, you would have to set it a way that you want to buy a certain amount, and we can walk over that in another video. Thank you for watching.